the fuck is up, you guys? If you're new here, hello, my name is Brittany, and in today's video we're doing another yes or yawn. So if you are new, we're supposed to do these every single Monday, but clearly that hasn't been the case for like 3 or 4 weeks now. But I just got back from vacation, I finally got ahead of myself, and now we are getting into filming. So today is Monday, Cyber Monday, so I figure instead of talking about new makeup releases, we're going to talk about the shitstorm of makeup sales that are going on right now, because I cannot keep up. There's so much shit I'm trying not to buy for myself. It's just so overwhelming. So I figure we'll sit down today, and when I upload this, it'll still be Cyber Monday, so you guys will still have a little bit of time to shop if you guys see something on here you guys want to purchase. So let's just dive right into it, because I know I'm going to have to edit my ass off and upload this so quick. So before we get into it, I mentioned Samantha March every single time I do these videos because she was the inspiration behind this playlist. So if you like these types of videos, make sure you check her out every single Wednesday or every single day, because she uploads I think like 5 times a week, and all of her videos are amazing. So make sure you check her out. And then the Instagram account that I talk about when referring to these videos is usually TrendMood1 and Hot Fire Makeup. But today we're switching it up a little bit because I found a new Instagram account, and I cannot believe how on top of shit they are when it comes to the makeup sales going on. So the Instagram account I'm talking about is Beauty Deals BFF. So if you go follow them, I don't know if it's a him or her, I'm pretty sure it's a her, but if you go follow them, make sure you guys let them know that I sent you, and always feel free to tag me on either Hot Fire Makeup, TrendMood1, or Beauty Deals BFFs for anything you guys want me to talk about in future videos. So make sure you check them out all on Instagram, and also check me out on Instagram. I've been so active on my Insta story lately. I love Insta stories so much more than I ever loved Snapchat. So make sure you guys check me out on there too, because giveaways should be coming up relatively quickly. So let's just dive right into the makeup that we're going to be talking about today. Alright, so I'm just going to be looking at my phone the whole time, so don't mind that too much, but I'm going to leave screenshots of everything that I'm talking about either right here or up here. Somewhere on the screen you'll hear and you'll see the picture show up. So the first thing that I want to mention is from Wet n Wild. I saw this brush set when it initially launched, and I was totally here for it. I just haven't seen it in store, but I haven't even been to the drugstore anyways. I wanted to see this in person, but now that I see the price of it, I'm definitely going to buy it if it's still in stock. So this is the 10-piece Pro Line brush set. You get 10 brushes in it, and it was originally $54.99, and then it was on sale for $27.99, and then right now Wet n Wild has 40% off on top of that, so it ends up being $16.79. Plus, if you guys use Ebates online, you get 8% cash back, so you're going to get a phenomenal freaking deal on that. So I'm definitely eyeing that. If it's still available as soon as I get done filming, I'm going to be buying that, because these brushes look so beautiful. They're like a metallic rose gold. Anything gold, silver, rose gold, and metallic, I'm just like, yes, bitch, give that to me. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that first, because I'm so excited about that. Everybody's always looking for affordable, good brushes, and I've heard nothing but amazing things about those so far. So definitely eyeing that for sure. All right, so this next thing is going to be from Too Faced. This is a brand that I never usually buy from like Ulta or Sephora, because they usually have better deals, especially around the holiday time, on the Too Faced website. And Too Faced is also on Ebates with 6% cash back right now. So what Too Faced is doing for Cyber Monday is you get a free bite-sized chocolate bar palette with any purchase. So the way that Beauty Deals BFF breaks it down is basically like the best way to get the deal. So she added a Tutti Frutti pen and notebook for $10, and then you got that mini palette with it. So that is a really good deal if you're looking for that palette. I'm personally not interested in it, just because I already have so much Too Faced already, and I'm just really trying to indulge in other brands. Like the main brand that I'm eyeing right now is LC Cosmetics, because I've wanted to try their things for so long, so this is like another one. They have 30% off right now on their website, so I think I'm going to purchase from LC Cosmetics. So Too Faced, they usually have like 30% off or something like that, so that's more the time I'm more likely to purchase from Too Faced. I'm not really intrigued just from getting like a mini size palette, but I know a lot of people, especially for gift options, like that's a cute little bundle, especially for like Jocelyn, my 5-year-old stepdaughter, or 6-year-old, she just turned 6. My 6-year-old stepdaughter, she's so into makeup, and that would be a perfect little gift set for her. For 10 bucks, you get a notebook and a pen and a mini palette, and you get 2 samples on top of that. So really good deal, but it's just something that I'm not really interested in right now. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is Derm Store. Now they are having 30% off right now, and then they also have 8% cash back on Ebates. They carry brands like Sol de Janeiro, Sunday Riley, Jouer Cosmetics, Bioderma. They're almost like another version of like Beautylish, or just like a supplier like that. So they have a ton of different types of brands, and everything is 30% off. So I have actually made a purchase through them. I'm not going to say what because they are for gifts. So I have purchased through them. I think that is an amazing discount, especially on brands like that very rarely go on sale. So I would definitely take advantage of that. Like I said, I've already purchased from it myself. So you already know I'm super excited about it. All right, so the next thing is going to be from Lorac, but these are going to be available at Kohl's. So right now, Kohl's has 50% off the Lorac Pro palettes, and they're also having 6% cash back right now. I'm personally not interested. I think it's an amazing deal, especially for gift options. I'm just never really intrigued by this brand. I don't know, like everything I've tried, I've never been really wowed by. I don't really love like the formula of their shadows or anything like that, but I know a ton of people are really into it, especially for gifts, even for kids. Like the price that you pay for a lot of high-end makeup around the holiday time ends up being less expensive than like kids makeup if you were to buy it at like Walmart and stuff. And the quality is just overall way better. So even if you're shopping for a kid, this would be an awesome option. So you're getting the palettes for 20 bucks, usually they're $44. So definitely a good deal. And then the 6% cash back on top of that. It's just something that I'm not personally interested in just because I'm never really intrigued by the brand itself. All right, so this next thing is going to be from Tarte Cosmetics. This is another brand just like Too Faced that I usually don't purchase from like Sephora or Ulta. If I were to purchase, it's usually from Ulta, but usually now I buy Tarte from the website itself because they always have a higher discount. So right now they are doing 25% off for Cyber Monday with the code CYBER. And then it does exclude the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And it says blowouts, but then it says you get an extra 20% off beauty blowouts. And you have to have a specific code for that, so I'll leave that down below. But then it says plus beauty blowouts is going to be like $10 mascara, $10 lip paints, $20 blushes, $25 foundations, and $30 maracuja oil. So I'm assuming you get the 20% off on top of those prices, but I could be wrong. I'm just going by what the post says right here. This is just something I'm not really interested in. I have a lot of Tarte already, and I'm just trying to get into other brands at the moment. But I think that's a really good deal, but I have seen them have a higher percentage back, and they're also having 10% cash back with EBATES as well. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning, but this is just something I'm not really interested in just because I already have so much of Tarte and I want to try other things. All right, so this next one is going to be from Violet Voss, and Violet Voss is not available through eBay, so you don't get that extra cash back like I keep mentioning, but they are having 40% off. I'm assuming everything if you use the code CYBERMONDAY40. So I've never really indulged much, actually at all, I don't think I've ever tried anything from Violet Voss. If I buy Violet Voss, it'll be through Sephora most likely, but if you have been eyeing palettes or anything like that, this is definitely the time to buy because you'll never get that sort of discount at Sephora. I mean, we're lucky when we get 20%. I don't think we'll ever see 40% from Sephora. So if you've been eyeing anything, this is definitely a great time to take advantage of that sale. It's just something that I'm not personally interested in right now. Just, I don't know, their palettes never really get me. You know what I mean? The Flamingo one almost did, but then it was just too late. Like if it would have launched at the beginning of like spring, I would have been so all about that. I almost bought it so many different times, but then by the time I actually went to buy it, it was almost winter, so I just decided not to. But if you've been eyeing them, like I said, this is definitely the time to purchase. All right, so this next one up is a brand that I usually never talk about, and that's Lime Crime. So I never really talk about this because this wasn't a brand that I supported for the longest time, but I may indulge in it now because I know they have a new owner now. They went through like a whole freaking fiasco a few years back, and after that happened, I just decided myself that I wasn't going to purchase through them anymore. But like I said, now they have a new owner, so this might be a brand that I indulge in more just because they always have really eye-catching products for me. That has always just stuck in the back of my mind, like all the drama that happened before. But we're at the point now, like every brand fucks up, so I don't even know why I have those feelings anymore. But anyways, that's like for a whole nother video. But they're having 20% off every single item, but now they are doing an extra 15% off. And then you also get 7.5% back on EBATES as well. So I'm not going to purchase anything just because I don't know, I'm still like not sure if I want to or not, I don't know. So I'm not personally interested in it, but I know they just launched a bunch of new palettes, and I know they just have like a bunch of innovative products and just cool like glitters and stuff. So they've always been a brand like I've eyed, but then that always just stuck in the back of my mind. So I'm just like, no bitch. So this next thing is going to be Sephora. So they are having so much shit on sale. Like I could do a whole video between Ulta and Sephora. They could both have individual videos because of how much stuff's on sale right now, especially gift sets. Like all the Sephora favorites, all of them are on sale right now on top of like the already discounted price. So they're having so many sales right now. I know they have that $25 off of $75 purchase. That's supposed to be a coupon that we all get. I know that's coming up. I already have stuff on my list, so if you guys want to see that in another video, let me know. But today they're doing the Tartelette palettes, like the Tartelette Toasted, the Tartelette Amazonian Clay Matte Eyeshadow Palette, and the Tartelette and Bloom Clay Eyeshadow Palette. They are all $19 if they are still available. And then Sephora is also having 8% cash back. And then if you're like a Rouge or VIB member, you get free shipping on top of that. But this is just such a good deal in general. I actually purchased a Tartelette Toasted palette for you guys. That's in my giveaway drawer right now. I bought that through Macy's though. But if I was to recommend any of these palettes to you guys, I would say the Tartelette and Bloom palette. I think this is such a beautiful eyeshadow palette. It's so universal. Any skin tone can use it. It's really beginner friendly as well. And it's just like a perfect everyday type of eyeshadow palette. I love this. Those all three are like very everyday appropriate. The Tartelette Toasted palette is going to be more if you like warm tones. This one I would say it's more like neutral to cool tones. And then the original Tartelette palette, it's all matte shadows. I personally like to have a little bit of variation with some shimmers in here, so that's why I really like this one. So this one and the original Tartelette palette are very similar. I would choose the Tartelette and Bloom over the original, and then I think the Tartelette Toasted is also very beautiful, especially for $19. You're getting a really good value on that, so I would definitely recommend all of those. But there's, like I said, make sure you guys are shopping through the Sephora app, like go to the sale section, see what stuff's on sale. Get your list ready for that $25 off $75. So much good stuff is going on, I'm telling you, like there's so much. Between Sephora and Ulta, like I said, that's basically been my life for the past like week, is just like going through the sale section, going through the new arrivals, and then a ton of like new releases are even on sale too. So make sure you guys are always checking that. Make sure you're checking EBATES as well. Actually, while we're on the topic of Ulta, I want to add something they're doing as well for Cyber Monday. They are doing, if you buy a $100 gift card, you get a $20 e-gift card as well. I thought there was a deal going on if you spent $100, you got that gift card as well. I could be wrong, but I thought that's what I saw. And then they also have 10% cash back on EBATES as well. So many good sales right now at Ulta, especially this one here. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Men in Renaissance palette. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes in my entire collection, and it's on sale for half off right now. And then they also have the glow kits that are 40% off right now. Like, they are having such good deals. I cannot stress it enough. Like, if you're looking for makeup, now is the time to freaking buy it. Especially, like, if you guys have been eyeing this. Such a beautiful eyeshadow palette. It's very, like, berry / warm tone. So beautiful. Ooh, so this next one, I almost forgot about it. This was Natasha Denona. So when I first saw that Natasha Denona was having a sale, I was so fucking hyped. I saw 50% off Natasha Denona, and I'm like, I'm buying every single eyeshadow palette. Well, then I stayed up like all night and waited for it to go live, and then I realized it was 20 to 50% off select items. So all the eyeshadow palettes are 20% off, and then like face products, and it depends on the type of product. It goes from 20, 30, 40, and 50% off. The only things that are 50% off are the blushes, and I'm just kind of like, I want to swatch them, I want to see them in store. So I was just kind of drawn back by that, because the main thing that I want to purchase from Natasha Denona is the eyeshadow palettes. And when I only saw that they were 20% off, I was just like, oh man. But I'm kind of glad for my wallet's sake that they weren't 50% off, because I was literally going to buy all of the eyeshadow palettes, maybe except for like the $200 something ones, but all of like the Lila palette, the Sunset palette, the Safari palette, I was buying all of them because I think her palettes are beautiful. But since they're only 20% off, I'm just going to wait and purchase them like one by one when I can get them at Sephora. Or if I hit the lotto, maybe I'll buy them all then. But I was much more intrigued by the sale when I thought they were 50% off. So that was a kind of passover for me. I'm just being really selective right now because I know holidays are coming up and I have a lot of gifts to buy people, and I'm just trying not to spend all the money on myself right now. But I think that's where I'm going to leave off this week, because I want to get this up at a decent hour and I still have to edit and upload it, and it's already like 7:30. So I'm trying to get this up by like 8:30. So I'm going to leave off right there. But basically, if you're looking for makeup, if you're looking for gift sets, skincare, hair care, anything like that, check the websites, check EBATES, check all that shit right now. Check the frickin' sales section, because the sales sections are going crazy right now. I'm just telling you. Follow Beauty Deals BFF. Another thing that she does that I love, at least I think it's a she, it's for like value sets and stuff. She shows like a product breakdown. Like, check her Insta story. She's so active on Insta story and like Instagram posts. But check the Instagram story. If there's a product you're interested in, she's probably done like a product breakdown. The biggest one I could think of was from Hourglass Cosmetics. She did a product breakdown of like the Ambient Edit Volume 4 palette. how they say it's like $100 value, then they mark it down to $80. Then she did like a breakdown and showed how it was only actually like a $40 value. So it just kind of gives you a good idea like what is a good gift option, what's not, or what's worth the price, what's not. I love that. That's the stuff that I look for as a regular consumer. I'm just like you guys. I buy like 95% of my makeup right now, so I definitely encourage you guys to go check her out on Instagram, let her know I sent you, at least I think it's her. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to sign up for EBATES. It's in the description box below, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Peace!